Hey, sugars. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you might be. I just want to have a little chit chat. Let's talk about it. Uh, Today's discussion. Okay. Sorry, y'all. So, today's discussion, we are addressing body odor, hygiene, professionalism in the workplace. Now, don't get me wrong. This can be you share a suite, a classroom, a co-worker, in your house, wherever this might be. But just today, I'm addressing hygiene and professionalism in the workplace because it is becoming something that people don't often talk about. It's a sensitive subject. I mean, how do you tell somebody that they don't smell the best? How do you address that? So I'm just going to give you guys my perception, my input. You are free to drop a comment down below. Let me know how you address this, if you're in management or just a peer. But I'm going to speak from the management standpoint because that is the role that I'm in right now. So I have a pretty small team, but a nice size. I want to say probably 30 plus individuals, but only so many that I come in contact with, right? So as you guys know, or if you don't know, I am a therapist. I work in mental health. I've been doing this for almost 20 years. I love what I do, especially for my black and brown people, because we don't often talk about mental illness in our communities. That's a video for another day. But today we're just going to talk about hygiene in the workplace. And I'm going to take you guys along as I take my walk, okay? Because we're trying to get this body together. The goal is 40 by 40, 40 pounds down by 40. So I'm just going to tell you the scenario that came across. So I have a young lady, okay? She is a very, very sweet person. Very sweet person, very kind, loves what she does. But lately, I've been noticing her hygiene has not been the best. Now, don't get me wrong. I know different cultures, different backgrounds. We all were taught hygiene maybe in a different way. And when I say that, no shade to anybody, but different people, hygiene rituals are different. Let's just say, maybe for my African American beauties, men and women, we use face towels. Maybe one, two, or three, depending on just what you're washing. You don't, so let's just say two towels. I'm a young lady. Let's just say, for my ladies, at least two face towels plus our dry towel, right? So one towel, you're going to lather that sucker up and you're going to wash your body. Okay? All the good lumps and bumps and curves, that's one face cloth. Then that other one, you're going to hit that sugar bowl. Yes, ma'am. Because you got to make sure that sugar bowl is fresh. Now, you don't put that sugar bowl towel on your body, just like you don't put that body towel on your sugar bowl. You got to keep it separate, okay? Lather up 2-3 times. Rinse that thing off, okay? Turn around. Make sure all the water hit all the right spots, okay? But maybe for our Caucasian or other ethnicities, maybe they don't use a face towel. Might just use a body wash. It ain't working, okay? And it's no shade because maybe you didn't know. But what I'm telling you is, when you're working in an environment with other people, we have to be mindful of our hygiene. Hygiene is a part of professionalism. Case in point, if I came to you, okay, I'm like, hey, good morning, how you doing? My name's Komedy. I'm gonna be your clinician. Let's see what's going on. Let's see how I can help you. And now I'm talking to my client about, hey, just make sure you are taking your showers, your baths in the morning, making sure you're clean, your clothes are clean. So I'm teaching them all these life skills about hygiene and keeping their body clean, keeping their clothes clean. Let's go to the laundromat because we deal with a lot of depression, right? So one part of the depression is you don't really feel like getting up. So if I am your therapist and I am encouraging you to get up, take pride in your hygiene, take pride in how you present yourself to other people, you should require that of me also, right? Because how can I tell you to do something and I'm not doing it myself, right? So we have to be the example for our clients. You have to be that person. You have to be that person who is setting that example for that person. We're gonna take a little break, y'all. I'm a thick girl, okay? But with all that being said, how do you present to your client and you have a body odor and your teeth is not brushed, your hair is not combed? It's like, how are you going to tell me what to do when you're not even doing it? Now, most people don't think like this, but it happens. Let me tell y'all, mental health is not for the weak, baby. You got to be a strong spirit yourself, because you are coaching and teaching people and they are telling you their deepest, darkest secrets. So you have to be an example for that person. If I'm telling you to journal every day or listen to music to uplift your spirits, guess what? I'm doing it too. But getting back to the hygiene piece. So this young lady, in the beginning, it was real minor. It was like maybe a little sweat. Mind you, I'm in Chicago. Chicago, we had some hot days. It was like 90 degrees, close to 100. So, you know, it's like, okay, we expect to sweat. But also, when the temperatures go up, I don't know about y'all, but I'm taking 2 and 3 showers a day. Because I want to be clean. I don't want to offend nobody. I don't want to offend myself. I just want to be the best version of me that I can be, right? So this young lady, she the body odor started real mild, like maybe a little sweat. So I'm like, okay, well, you know, it's been a long day. She been outside on her break. Might just be, you know, we all get a little must. You know, might have been that time of the month. Ladies, your body does give off an odor on your menstrual, because the body is cleansing itself. And sometimes to cater to that smell, might have to change our eating habits. Again, that's a story for another day. But with the hygiene, so many things go into hygiene. But one of them is, you gotta wash yourself. You gotta take that shower. Okay, you gotta wash up, honey. It can be offensive. So I'm sorry, y'all. Let me tell y'all the story. My mind just... Okay. So it started off real minor, right? And then as the days went on, every now and then it was like, she would come into my office and I would catch a little whiff and I'm like, okay. Whew. A little strong, right? But today was probably one of those days where I was just like, oh my goodness. And don't get me wrong, y'all, I'm never gonna say, oh my God, you stink, to nobody, because, you know, that's just not me. I'm gonna try to bring it to you one-on-one in a professional way. But it's, how do you tell somebody that they don't smell the best? You know, how do you tell somebody that you need to go home and take a bath? So what I did, I just pulled her aside. I'm like, hey, we're gonna call her Skittles. I'm gonna call her Skittles. So Skittles, I'm like, hey, can I just talk to you for a minute? Nothing's wrong. I just wanted to touch base on a few things. And she's like, yeah, no problem. So I pull her aside and I'm like, hey, I know you said you've been a little under the weather lately. I don't know if maybe you are aware of this. I said, but it's a slight odor to you today. You know, and it's like, hey, I know we all get busy. We all have things going on. You know what I'm saying? We all have our days where maybe we hit that quick shower and we left. But it was like she hadn't bathed in like 2-3 days. Like, that was the smell. The smell took over my office. It was so strong. And she was only in there for like 2-3 minutes. So, you know, I'm like, hey, you know, we want to be the example, the change that we want to see. We want to help people. We want to teach them about hygiene and how to take care of themselves. So, you know, it's like, hey, if you need anything, come to me. I got some baskets in my office with just hygiene stuff: toothbrush, toothpaste, mouthwash, soap, shampoo, things of that nature. Because one thing about it, y'all, A person could be working every day and not have the things that they need. As crazy as that might sound, people can work every day and not have what they need. So I'm never going to give you a problem without a solution. So hey, this might be something that you're going through, but know that I'm here for you. Here's a little basket. Let's just be mindful. You might have been rushing. I'm going to give it to you in a gentle way because, again, it's a sensitive subject. But y'all let me know how y'all would deal with it. How would you tell your friend, your sister, your peer about their hygiene? Or would you say anything? Would you say anything? Or would you just kind of let it just, okay, I'm just not going to sit by this person. Now, whatever you do, hey, that's your choice. But also, let's go back to the shared space. So in my office, a lot of my employees share a space. And when I say share a space, they might be in an office of 4 to 5 other people. So we're all sharing this space, right? And this isn't an open concept where it's, it's like cubbies. This is we have a door, it closes, we're all in this room together. I say that because odor travels. So imagine the people that's sharing an office with you who don't want to hurt your feelings by telling you this. Is it right to them though? Is it fair to them that you didn't do your hygiene this morning? It's a sensitive topic, y'all, but it's something that needs to be talked about, because even if we go a little deeper, let's go back to maybe people didn't learn how to properly wash themselves, how to properly care for themselves during that time of month, how to use a washcloth, knowing that soap just ain't gonna cut it. You need to do a little bit more. Exfoliate your skin. Ladies, young and seasoned, exfoliate your body. Walmart, Dollar Tree, wherever you decide to go, get you an exfoliant. Exfoliate that body. Get them dead skin cells off of you, because that also carries odor. We're sweating. You have hair. Exfoliate your body. That's something that's needed. And that's going to help in not only cleaning your skin and preserving it, but it's also going to help with body odor, because you're getting all that dead dirt and skin off of you, right? So there are some individuals who may have never learned how to properly take care of themselves. And ladies, hey, if I can give you a kind word, you ain't got to spend $10-15 on a special body wash. You can go to Dollar Tree, Family Dollar, whatever y'all got where you're located, and get the essentials that you need. A bar of soap, body wash, toothpaste, mouthwash, shampoo, whatever that might be, just because you want to present and be your best self at all times. So I just kind of wanted to bring that to y'all, get y'all opinion about some things, share a story with you. I will say, in case you guys are wondering how the conversation went, it was real positive. She was not offended, and I also came to her as another woman. I didn't come to her like, oh my God, whew, you smell enough. I came to her like, hey, I have noticed, you're not as fresh as you could be. Is there something going on? Because again, sometimes people are taking medications or have conditions that might contribute to their body odor. So you just want to be sensitive. You never know what somebody is going through. But I just want to bring that to you guys today as I was taking my walk. Because again, we're trying to get this weight up off of us so we can live a long and healthy life. But until next time, if nobody has told you today, hey, much love to you. You are loved. You're important. Just work on you. Be the best version of yourself that you can be. We'll chat again at another time. Y'all take care.